Pokémon Inspection Agency Complete Unova Region Dossier. Pokémon Inspection Agency Gym Compliance Report 037, Striaton Gym. Examining Agent, H. Hayfield. Gym Details, Region, Unova. Location, Striaton City. Type Speciality, Fire, Grass, Water. Leaders, Chili, Silent, Cress. Badge, Trio Badge. Preface. For the sake of report succinctness, leaders will be referred to as a unit throughout. Individual specifics will be noted when necessary. Leader Character Assessment. Key Standards Checklist. Inspection Compliance. Pass. Pokémon Welfare Concern. Pass. Suitable Maturity. Pass. Overall Positive Temperament. Pass. Additional positives. The arrangement with multiple leaders allows the Striaton Gym to offer an experience that no other gym in the region can. Each leader is an accomplished restaurateur and waiter showing a varied and expansive skill set. One of the leaders, Silent, is an A-class Pokémon connoisseur. The dedication, intelligence and ability required to obtain that rank while maintaining a gym is very impressive. Additional negatives. Leaders' extracurricular responsibilities may increase their workloads to unreasonable, unmanageable levels. Gym Building Assessment. Building. Building is up to Pokémon League codes and is fit for purpose. Building doubles as a public restaurant, giving the gym a unique feel and bringing in additional funds. Battlefield. Battlefield is fit for purpose and can accommodate Pokémon of all sizes. Battlefield does not reflect any of the gym's type specialities. A huge opportunity was missed not having the restaurant overlook the battlefield, allowing the patrons to watch battles as they eat. Available gym Pokémon. Pansear, Pansage, Panpour. Notes. All of the gym's Pokémon represent the gym's type specialities. All of the gym's Pokémon represent the gym's home region. Due to the nature of the gym's battle setup and the roster allocation, a challenger will only face one leader. This essentially results in a roster of only one Pokémon, which is not acceptable. Pokémon Battle Assessment. Battle Assessment Preface. A challenger challenging the Striaton Gym selects one of the leaders to face in battle. The examiner will be battling each of the leaders in this assessment to get an idea of their abilities as individuals. Battle 1 versus Chili. Simulating a beginner challenger or a challenger with 0 to 1 badges. Format 1v1. Examiner's Pokémon. Drillbur. Leader's Pokémon. Pansear. Battle Breakdown. Drillbur defeated Pansear with minimal effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate a beginner challenger. A 1v1 battle should not be used against any level of trainer. However, due to the roster, regardless of the leader face, it will be the only format of battle that the gym can offer. All gym's Pokémon are viable in this scenario. Battle 2 versus Silence, simulating an intermediate gym challenger or a challenger with 4 to 5 badges. Format 1v1. Examiner's Pokémon. Pignite. Leader's Pokémon. Pansage. Battle Breakdown. Pignite defeated Pansage with minimal effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is not equipped to accommodate an intermediate challenger. With the experience level of a challenger increasing, the fact that the gym can only offer a 1v1 battle becomes more egregious. None of the gym's Pokémon are wholly viable in this scenario. Battle 3 versus Cress, simulating an experienced gym challenger, a trainer challenging for their last badge, or a challenger with 8+ badges from another region. Format 1v1. Examiner's Pokémon. Simisage. Leader's Pokémon. Panpour. Battle Breakdown. Simisage defeated Panpour with very minimal effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is not equipped to accommodate an experienced challenger. Presenting a 1v1 battle format to an experienced trainer is so small a challenge that it's almost pointless and borderline insulting. None of the gym's Pokémon are viable in this scenario. Leader Battle Assessment. It is difficult to get an idea of the leader's battling abilities during the short course of a 1v1 battle. However, from what the examiner could glean, each leader is a capable above average battler and each has a strong bond with their partner Pokémon. Suggested gym Pokémon roster alterations. Due to the system wherein the challenger selects which leader they would like to face, the Striaton Gym, in essence, would require 3 separate, fully fleshed out rosters, and the amount of Pokémon required to bring the current roster up to that standard would be entirely unviable. Instead, Examiner recommends the gym battle system is tweaked so that challengers face all 3 leaders in succession in a single best-of-3 battle. The following roster additions have that system alteration in mind. Crucial additions. Simisir. Purchasing a Firestone is a necessary expense in this case. Simisage, Simipour, Darmanitan, Lilligant, Jellicent. Another gym in the region also has a Jellicent on its roster, however it is the male of the species. A female of the species can be added here to showcase the gender variations. Recommended additions. Lampant, Maractus, Frillish. Optional additions. None. Final summary. The Striaton Gym has the potential to be truly unique, a potential that is not even close to being realised. Even with the examiner's suggested workaround, the roster needs expanding more than a usual gym, and, in its nature as a workaround, is not an optimal solution. The building would need to be refurbished extensively to give patrons of its restaurant a view of gym battles, and more staff are required to take some of the restaurant workload off the leaders. It is clear that the work required for the Striaton Gym to realise its potential is significant. Final grade, D. Pokémon Inspection Agency Gym Compliance Report 038, Nakreen Gym. Examining Agent, H. Hayfield. Gym Details, Region, Unova. Location, Nakreen City. Type Speciality, Normal. Leader, Lenora. Badge, Basic Badge. Leader Character Assessment. Key Standard Checklist. Inspection Compliance. Pass. Pokémon Welfare Concern. Pass. Suitable Maturity. Pass. Overall Positive Temperament. Pass. Additional positives. Leader tests their challengers with logic puzzles and riddles to get a gauge of their intelligence and expand their perspective on Pokémon training, while not judging those who struggle and even providing them hints. Additional negatives. Leader has the role of chairwoman of the Nakreen Museum. While this extracurricular interest is a positive, it may draw their attention away from gym work. Gym Building Assessment. Building. Building's up to Pokémon League codes and is fit for purpose. Building doubles as a public museum and library, enriching the local area as a multi-function learning facility. Battlefield. Battlefield is fit for purpose and can accommodate Pokémon of all sizes. Battlefield is plain and therefore does reflect the gym's type speciality. Available gym Pokémon: Lillipup, Watchog. Notes: all gym's Pokémon match gym's type speciality. All gym's Pokémon represent the gym's home region. A roster of only 2 Pokémon will struggle to provide an extended and appropriately leveled challenge to intermediate and experienced trainers. Pokémon Battle Assessments. Battle 1, simulating a beginner challenger or a challenger with 0 to 1 badges. Format: 2v2. Examiner's Pokémon: Timber, Drillbur. Leader's Pokémon: Lillipup, Watchog. Battle Breakdown. Timber defeated Lillipup with minimal effort. Watchog defeated Timber with even effort. Drillbur defeated Watchog with even effort. Examiner 1. Conclusion notes. Gym is evenly equipped to accommodate a beginner challenger. With its current roster, the above battle is the only one the gym can offer. Battle 2, simulating an intermediate gym challenger or a challenger with 4 to 5 badges. Format: 2v2. Examiner's Pokémon: Pignite, Krokorok. Leader's Pokémon: Lillipup, Watchog. Battle Breakdown. Pignite defeated Lillipup with very minimal effort. Pignite defeated Watchog with minimal effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate an intermediate challenger. Lillipup is not a viable option in this scenario. An intermediate challenger should be having 3v3 battles at the minimum. Battle 3, simulating an experienced gym challenger, a trainer challenging for their last badge, or a challenger with 8+ badges from another region. Format: 2v2. Examiner's Pokémon: Sork, Bisharp. Leader's Pokémon: Lillipup, Watchog. Battle Breakdown. Sork defeated Lillipup with very minimal effort. Sork defeated Watchog with very minimal effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is not equipped to accommodate an experienced challenger. None of the gym's Pokémon are viable in this scenario. A 2v2 battle format is far too small a challenge for an experienced trainer. Leader Battle Assessment. Battles at the Nakreen Gym work in a unique way wherein the leader, as well as the challenger, is allowed to switch their Pokémon. This gives the leader enormous tactical flexibility and allows them to orchestrate several effective switching-based strategies. These ingenious strategies, and the leader themselves, are limited, however, by the gym's woefully low power ceiling. Suggested gym Pokémon roster alterations. Crucial additions. Stoutland, Sawsbuck. All forms of Sawsbuck could be added to showcase the seasonal variants within the species, though this might be an unreasonable request. Bouffalont. Recommended additions. Patrat, Ordino. Optional additions. Herdier. Final summary. Only the most inexperienced of trainers would find any form of challenge at the Nakreen Gym. Its leader's strategic brilliance and the unique functions it offers the cities cannot make up for its feeble Pokémon roster. Once the roster is expanded, and the leader delegates their museum work to their vice chairman, who happens to be their husband, the Nakreen Gym can truly stand on its own. Final grade, C-. Pokémon Inspection Agency Gym Compliance Report 039, Castelia Gym. Examining Agent, H. Hayfield. Gym Details, Region, Unova. Location, Castelia City. Type Speciality, Bug. Leader, Bug. Badge, Insect Badge. Leader Character Assessment. Key Standards Checklist. Inspection Compliance. Pass. Pokémon Welfare Concern. Pass. Suitable Maturity. Pass. Overall Positive Temperament. Pass. Additional positives. Leader is multi-talented, with skills in the fields of art, music, and fashion design, on top of their significant bug Pokémon and Pokémon medicinal expertise, showing an intelligence and knowledge base far beyond that required by their station. Leader spends time in the nearby Pinwheel Forest to be closer to the natural environment and to better understand the bug Pokémon they train. Leader is on call to assist in any emergency situations that may occur in Castelia City, and they have influence and sway with the mayor of the city and with civic affairs. Additional negatives. Examiner could not find anything of note to mention here. Gym building assessment. Building. Building's up to Pokemon League codes and is fit for purpose. Building contains a forest greenhouse, giving the gym's Pokemon a comfortable and safe living environment. Battlefield. Battlefield is fit for purpose and can accommodate Pokemon of all sizes. Battlefield itself is plain, however does sit in the centre of the greenhouse and therefore does reflect the gym's type speciality. Available gym Pokemon: Sewaddle, Dwebble, Whirlipede, Leavanny. Notes: all gym's Pokemon match gym's type speciality. All gym's Pokemon represent the gym's home region. With the current roster, the gym will struggle to provide a challenge of suitable length to more experienced challengers. Pokemon Battle Assessments. Battle 1, simulating a beginner challenger or a challenger with 0 to 1 badges. Format: 2v2. Examiner's Pokemon: Pidove, Patrat. Leader's Pokemon: Sewaddle, Dwebble. Battle Breakdown. Pidove defeated Sewaddle with minimal effort. Dwebble defeated Pidove with even effort. Dwebble defeated Patrat with even effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. The gym is well equipped to accommodate a beginner challenger. The gym's Whirlipede could have been added here to raise the battle to a 3v3, however its borderline viability may have made its addition unreasonable. Battle 2, simulating an intermediate gym challenger or a challenger with 4 to 5 badges. Format: 3v3, Examiner's Pokemon: Pignite, Krokorok, Vanillish. Leader's Pokemon: Dwebble, Whirlipede, Leavanny. Battle Breakdown. Pignite defeated Dwebble with minimal effort. Pignite defeated Whirlipede with minimal effort. Leavanny defeated Pignite with moderate effort. Leavanny defeated Krokorok with even effort. Vanillish defeated Leavanny with even effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is evenly equipped to accommodate an intermediate challenger. Due to the gym's roster, the above battle is the only viable option it can offer for this scenario. Battle 3, simulating an experienced gym challenger, a trainer challenging for their last badge, or a challenger with 8+ badges from another region. Format: 3v3. Examiner's Pokemon: Beartic, Bishop, Charizard. Leader's Pokemon: Dwebble, Whirlipede, Leavanny. Battle Breakdown. Beartic defeated Dwebble with minimal effort. Beartic defeated Whirlipede with minimal effort. Leavanny defeated Beartic with significant effort. Bishop defeated Leavanny with even effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate an experienced challenger. Leavanny is the only one of the gym's Pokemon wholly viable in this scenario. Leader battle assessment. Leader has an effective battling style revolving around luring challengers in with defensive tactics, then striking back with high power offensive moves. Leader's knowledge of bug Pokemon comes through in their battles as well, using their unique physiologies and skills to supplement their attacks. Suggested gym Pokemon roster alterations. Crucial additions: Swadloon, Scolipede, Crustle. Recommended additions: Venipede, Excelgor, Escavalier. Both Excelgor and Escavalier could be added to showcase their unique relationship and evolutionary method. Optional additions: none. Final summary. The Castelia gym is seriously lacking at the higher strength end of its Pokemon roster, but other than that, it is exceptionally run. The leader is far more than capable inside and outside of battle, and their building is safe, thematic, and offers more than just gym services. These facts, however, cannot plug nor cover the sizable hole in the gym's suitability for an experienced trainer. Final grade: B-. Pokemon Inspection Agency Gym Compliance Report 040, Nimbasa Gym. Examining Agent: H. Hayfield. Gym details: Region: Unova. Location: Nimbasa City. Type speciality: Electric. Leader: Elisa. Badge: Bolt Badge. Leader Character Assessment. Key Standards Checklist. Inspection Compliance. Pass. Pokemon Welfare Concern. Pass. Suitable Maturity. Pass. Overall Positive Temperament. Pass. Additional positives. Leader is a professional model which, combined with their duties as a gym leader, shows a strong drive and admirable work ethic, allows them to supplement their income, and increases their marketability tenfold. Additional negatives. Examiner could not find anything of note to mention here. Gym Building Assessment. Building. Building's up to Pokemon League codes and is fit for purpose. Building contains a fully functioning roller coaster equipped with safety harnesses. This gives the gym a very unique feel, reflects its type speciality in a way, and could bring in extra funding if open to the public. Battlefield. Battlefield is fit for purpose and can accommodate Pokemon of all sizes. Battlefield itself is plain, however it is situated in an arena styled like a fashion runway, and therefore reflects the gym's theme. Battlefield has stands that are open to the public, allowing members of the community to spectate gym battles. Available gym Pokemon: Tynamo, Emolga, Zebstrika. Notes: all gym's Pokemon match the gym's type speciality. All of the gym's Pokemon represent the gym's home region. Gym's roster is shallow and will struggle to give suitable extended challenges to most levels of challenger. Pokemon Battle Assessments. Battle 1, simulating a beginner challenger or a challenger with 0 to 1 badges. Format: 2v2. Examiner's Pokemon: Drillbur, Patrat. Leader's Pokemon: Tynamo, Emolga. Battle Breakdown. Drillbur defeated Tynamo with minimal effort. Emolga defeated Drillbur with even effort. Emolga defeated Patrat with even effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate a beginner challenger. Dynamo is the only one of the gym's Pokemon wholly viable in this scenario. Battle 2, simulating an intermediate gym challenger or a challenger with 4 to 5 badges. Format 3v3, examiners Pokemon Krokorok, Servine, Gothorita. Leaders Pokemon Tynamo, Emolga, Zebstrika. Battle breakdown. Krokorok defeated Tynamo with minimal effort. Emolga defeated Krokorok with significant effort. Emolga defeated Servine with even effort. Gothorita defeated Emolga with even effort. Zebstrika defeated Gothorita with even effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate an intermediate challenger. Dynamo is not a viable option in this scenario, however its removal would reduce the battle to 2v2, which is too small a challenge for an intermediate trainer. Battle 3. Simulating an experienced gym challenger, a trainer challenging for their last badge, or a challenger with 8+ badges from another region. Format 3v3, examiners Pokemon Golurk, Simisage, Beartick. Leaders Pokemon Emolga, Tynamo, Zebstrika. Battle breakdown. Golurk defeated Emolga with minimal effort. Golurk defeated Tynamo with very minimal effort. Golurk defeated Zebstrika with minimal effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is not equipped to accommodate an experienced challenger. Zebstrika is the only one of the gym's Pokemon wholly viable in this scenario. Leader battle assessment. Leader has an effective and expressive battling style, getting across their personality through their attacks while simultaneously delivering a real challenge. They are also aware of the weaknesses of their type speciality and are able to work around them with speed and specialized moves. Suggested gym Pokemon roster alterations. Crucial additions. Blitzle, Galvantula, Electros. Thunderstones can be expensive, however it is a necessary expense in this case. Recommended additions. Joltik, Stunfisk. Optional additions. Electric. Final summary. The Nimbasa Gym's importance to its local community and the league as a whole cannot be overstated. Its leader is hugely popular and influential. Its battles are open to the public, and if its unique roller coaster is too, it could attract trainers from all over the world. However, those travelling trainers, if they are on the high end of the experience range, will find a gym, roster and power-wise, that cannot really accommodate them. Final grade, C+. Pokemon Inspection Agency Gym Compliance Report 041, Driftvale Gym. Examining Agent, H. Hayfield. Gym details, Region, Unova. Location, Driftvale City. Type Speciality, Ground, Leader, Clay. Badge, Quake Badge. Leader Character Assessment. Key Standards Checklist. Inspection Compliance. Borderline. Pokemon Welfare Concern. Pass. Suitable Maturity. Fail. Overall Positive Temperament. Fail. Additional positives. Leader has been working in the mining industry since they were a small child and has become financially successful to the extent where they personally own several mines. This shows an unbelievable work ethic, dedication, and a business acumen far beyond that required by their station. Additional negatives. Leader has an extreme and aggressive prejudice against younger challengers and people they believe to be inexperienced. This is a huge issue, as the majority of travelling trainers are children, and a gym's primary purpose is to help those inexperienced trainers improve. Leader refuses to accept challenges unless they are in possession of a revival herb item. This comes across as both arrogant and delusional, especially when it is more than possible for a challenger to defeat the Driftvale Gym without losing a Pokemon in battle. Gym Building Assessment. Building. Building is up to Pokemon League codes and is fit for purpose. Building is essentially a mine. All safety measures that entail seem to have been met, though Examiner recommends the dispatch of a qualified geological engineer to confirm. Battlefield. Battlefield is fit for purpose and can accommodate Pokemon of all sizes. Battlefield, being underground, perfectly reflects the gym's type speciality. Available gym Pokemon: Palpitoad, Krokorok, Excadrill. Notes: all gym's Pokemon match gym's type speciality. All the gym's Pokemon represent the gym's home region. Gym's roster is shallow and will struggle to give suitable or extended challenges to the most experienced and the most inexperienced trainers. Pokemon Battle Assessment. Battle 1, simulating a beginner challenger or a challenger with 0 to 1 badges. Format: 3v3. Examiners Pokemon: Ducklett, LGM, Patrat. Leaders Pokemon: Excadrill, Krokorok, Palpitoad. Battle breakdown. Excadrill defeated Ducklett with minimal effort. Excadrill defeated LGM with minimal effort. Excadrill defeated Patrat with very minimal effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is not equipped to accommodate a beginner challenger. None of the gym's Pokemon are wholly viable in this scenario. Leader intentionally used their full strength in some antagonistic attempt to prove that inexperienced trainers have no place challenging their gym. Battle 2, simulating an intermediate gym challenger or a challenger with 4 to 5 badges. Format: 3v3. Examiners Pokemon: Servine, Tranquil, Gothorita. Leaders Pokemon: Palpitoad, Krokorok, Excadrill. Battle breakdown. Servine defeated Palpitoad with minimal effort. Krokorok defeated Servine with significant effort. Tranquil defeated Krokorok with even effort. Excadrill defeated Tranquil with minimal effort. Excadrill defeated Gothorita with minimal effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is evenly equipped to accommodate an intermediate challenger. Due to the gym's roster, the above battle is the only viable one the gym can offer for this scenario. Battle 3, simulating an experienced gym challenger, a trainer challenging for their last badge, or a challenger with 8+ badges from another region. Format, 3v3, Examiner's Pokemon, Charizard, Simisage, Beartick. Leaders Pokemon, Krokorok, Palpitoad, Excadrill. Battle breakdown. Mega Charizard X defeated Krokorok with very minimal effort. Mega Charizard X defeated Palpitoad with very minimal effort. Mega Charizard X defeated Excadrill with very minimal effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate an experienced challenger. Excadrill is the only one of the gym's Pokemon wholly viable in this scenario. Examiner admits they may have used strength excessive for even an experienced challenger simulation, though this was in service of educating the leader, who is older than the examiner, that a younger trainer is not automatically inferior to an older one. Leader battle assessment. Leader battles are one-dimensional and linear, focusing on powerful frontal assaults, and rarely incorporate supplemental and supporting moves into their repertoire. They can also be easily flustered and enraged by a challenger using indirect or status-based tactics, despite those tactics being perfectly legitimate. Suggested gym Pokemon roster alterations. Crucial additions. Sandile, Drillbur, Seismitoad, Crocodile. Recommended additions. Golett. Optional additions. Golurk. Final summary. The Driftvale Gym, on the surface, is similar to the Nimbasa Gym. They have identically small rosters, with thematic and engaging environments, but the fact that there is such a dramatic contrast in the quality between the two shows just how important the leader themselves is to any gym. The Driftvale leader needs to go through a regimented re-education program. Should they refuse, which the examiner believes to be likely, they must be immediately let go. They are what is holding the Driftvale Gym back. Final grade, D-. Pokemon Inspection Agency Gym Compliance Report 042, Astralton Gym. Examining Agent, H. Hayfield. Gym Details, Region, Unova. Location, Astralton City. Type Speciality, Flying, Leader, Skylar. Badge, Jet Badge. Preface. Leader was extremely disinterested in undergoing examination. Examiner was only able to conduct the inspection after threatening the leader with on-the-spot dismissal. Leader Character Assessment. Key Standards Checklist. Inspection Compliance. Fail. Pokemon Welfare Concern. Pass. Suitable Maturity. Fail. Overall Positive Temperament. Fail. Additional positives. Examiner could not find anything of note to mention here. Additional negatives. Leader has very little regard for their position, plainly admitting that they'd rather be participating in their hobby of flying than doing their job. Leader's desire to pursue other ventures unrelated to gym work has resulted in them devising a truly baffling and somewhat sad method of getting around actually battling challengers, wherein they line up to 15 challengers at a time, ask them to reveal their Pokemon teams, then proceeds to assume the outcomes of battles with them in their head, based on vague and sometimes incorrect type matchups, strengths and weaknesses. The levels of laziness, arrogance and lack of any sort of professional integrity needed to come up with this system, let alone actually implement it, boggles the mind. It would be sickening if it wasn't so thoroughly disheartening. The leader's grandfather is the previous leader of the Astralton Gym and remains on site. They should be on hand for guidance and advice, but based on the current state of the gym, they are failing miserably in that role and should be ashamed of themselves. Gym Building Assessment. Building. Building is up to Pokemon League codes and is fit for purpose, though there is a cannon on site, capable of launching a human into the air. The leader themselves uses this cannon and it will most likely lead to a fatal accident. Battlefield. Battlefield is fit for purpose, can accommodate Pokemon of all sizes. Battlefield is plain and does not reflect the gym's type speciality. Battlefield has stands where members of the public can observe gym battles. However, seeing as, thanks to the leader, those don't take place anymore, they are unused. Available gym Pokemon: Swoobat, Unpheasant, Swanna. Notes: all gym's Pokemon match gym's type speciality. All gym's Pokemon represent the gym's home region. Gym's roster is shallow and will struggle to give suitable challenges to most inexperienced trainers. Pokemon Battle Assessment Preface. Again, examiner had to threaten the leader with immediate dismissal to force them to go ahead with the assessment battles. Pokemon Battle Assessments. Battle 1, simulating a beginner challenger or a challenger with 0 to 1 badges. Format: 2v2. Examiner's Pokemon: Roggenrola, Patrat. Leader's Pokemon: Swoobat and Pheasant. Battle breakdown. Swoobat defeated Roggenrola with even effort. Swoobat defeated Patrat with minimal effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is not equipped to accommodate a beginner challenger. None of the gym's Pokemon are viable in this scenario. Battle 2, simulating an intermediate gym challenger or a challenger with 4 to 5 badges. Format: 3v3. Examiner's Pokemon: Zebstrika, Trubbish, Duosion. Leader's Pokemon: Unpheasant, Swoobat, Swanna. Battle breakdown. Zebstrika defeated Unpheasant with minimal effort. Swoobat defeated Zebstrika with moderate effort. Swoobat defeated Trubbish with minimal effort. Duosion defeated Swoobat with even effort. Swanna defeated Duosion with even effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is evenly equipped to accommodate an intermediate challenger. Due to the gym's roster, the above battle is the only viable one the gym can offer for this scenario. Battle 3, simulating an experienced gym challenger, a trainer challenging for their last badge, or a challenger with 8+ badges from another region. Format, 3v3, Examiner's Pokémon, Beartic, Bisharp, Charizard. Leaders Pokémon, Swoobat, Unfezant, Swanna. Battle breakdown. Beartic defeated Swoobat with minimal effort. Beartic defeated Unfezant with minimal effort. Beartic defeated Swanna with even effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is evenly equipped to accommodate an experienced challenger. Due to the gym's roster, the above battle is the only viable one that gym can offer for this scenario. Leader battle assessment. Leader is a brilliant battler, which only makes their running of the Mistralton gym even more tragic. Their confidence rarely wavers, even under intense pressure, and their personality comes through in their free-form strategies and attacks. They have an acute attention to detail and incorporate support moves well. It's this ability that makes the fact that they actively avoid battling a loss to the art form. Suggested gym Pokemon roster alterations. Crucial additions. Pidove, Ducklet, Woobat. Recommended additions. Sigilif. Optional additions. Tranquil. Final summary. It is only the whisper of potential keeping the Mistralton gym from a complete failing raid. It can come back from the brink, Examiner believes, though not without some serious work. The most serious of that work is the leader themselves. If they don't want to battle challengers, they should not be a gym leader. If they cannot make peace with that, they should be removed from their position, which, as mentioned previously, would be a shame. Once that issue has been addressed, then the smaller issues like the battlefield and the roster can be also. Final grade, E-. Pokemon Inspection Agency Gym Compliance Report 043, Iciris Gym. Examining Agent, H. Hayfield. Gym details, region, Unova. Location, Iciris City. Type speciality, Ice. Leader, Bryson. Badge, Freeze Badge. Leader character assessment, key standards checklist, inspection compliance, pass, Pokemon welfare concern, pass, suitable maturity, pass, overall positive temperament, pass. Additional positives, leader is in peak physical shape, training their body and mind in the wild with their Pokemon. Leader protects wild Pokemon in the areas around Iciris City from poachers and illegal hunters. Additional negatives. Leader is a prolific and well-known film star. While this does show a varied skill set and an extensive capacity for personal development, it will absolutely lead to them being absent from the gym for extended periods of time. Leader has currently stepped back from the film industry, however could not confirm if this is a permanent change for them. Until it can be, this will remain a negative. Gym building assessment. Building. Building is up to Pokemon League codes and is fit for purpose. Battlefield. The battlefield is fit for purpose and can accommodate Pokemon of all sizes. The battlefield perfectly reflects the gym's type speciality. Available gym Pokemon. Vanillish, Cryogonal, Beartic. Notes. All gym's Pokemon match gym's type speciality. All gym's Pokemon represent the gym's home region. Gym's roster is shallow and will struggle to give suitable or extended challenges to all levels of trainer. Pokemon Battle Assessments. Battle 1, simulating a beginner challenger or a challenger at 0 to 1 badges. Format, 2v2, Examiner's Pokemon, Roggenrola, Patrat. Leader's Pokemon, Vanillish, Cryogonal. Battle Breakdown. Roggenrola defeated Vanillish with moderate effort. Cryogonal defeated Roggenrola with minimal effort. Cryogonal defeated Patrat with minimal effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate a beginner challenger. None of the gym's Pokemon are wholly viable in this scenario, and only one, Vanillish, has borderline viability. Battle 2, simulating an intermediate gym challenger or a challenger with 4 to 5 badges. Format, 3v3, Examiner's Pokemon, Gerda, Whirlipede, Gothorita. Leader's Pokemon, Vanillish, Cryogonal, Beartic. Battle breakdown. Gerda defeated Vanillish with minimal effort. Gerda defeated Cryogonal with even effort. Beartic defeated Gerda with even effort. Beartic defeated Whirlipede with even effort. Beartic defeated Gothorita with even effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate an intermediate challenger. Beartic is not a viable option in this scenario, however its removal here will reduce the format to 2v2, which is too small a challenge for an intermediate trainer. Battle 3, simulating an experienced gym challenger, a trainer challenging for their last badge, or a challenger with 8+ badges from another region. Format, 3v3, Examiner's Pokemon, Bisharp, Sork, Charizard. Leader's Pokemon, Vanillish, Cryogonal, Beartic. Battle breakdown. Bisharp defeated Vanillish with very minimal effort. Bisharp defeated Cryogonal with minimal effort. Beartic defeated Bisharp with significant effort. Sork defeated Beartic with minimal effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate an experienced challenger. Vanillish only has borderline viability in this scenario. Leader battle assessment. Leaders' hardy training methods come through in their focused battling style. Their mentality is sharp and they remain cool at all times. Their Beartic is of special note as it has benefited greatly from its training to start alongside the leader in their action films. Suggested gym Pokemon roster alterations. Crucial additions. Vanillite, Cubchoo, Celio. The Unova gyms examined up to this point have a perfect record with regional Pokemon representation, and the addition of a Celio here would break that record, however, it is necessary in this case. Vanillux. Recommended additions. Darumaka, Galarian. The issue of skewing Pokemon representation away from the Unova region is present here too, however, in this case, it is a regional variation of a Pokemon that does represent the Unova region. Optional additions. Piloswine. Final summary. At the moment, the Iciris gym is slightly above average with a capable leader and a perfect battlefield, but the reoccurring roster depth issue. However, there is a looming threat of the leader returning to the film business, a threat that would be disastrous for the gym if followed up on. The league should be ready to replace the leader should that become the case, but currently, things are passable. Final grade, C. Pokemon Inspection Agency, Gym Compliance Report 044, Opelucid Gym, Examining Agent, H. Hayfield, Gym Details, Region, Unova, Location, Opelucid City, Type Speciality, Dragon, Leader, Drayden, Badge, Legend Badge. Leader Character Assessment, Key Standards Checklist, Inspection Compliance, Pass, Pokemon Welfare Concern, Pass, Suitable Maturity, Pass, Overall Positive Temperament, Pass. Additional positives. Leader is also the head of the prestigious Opelucid Academy, showing impressive intelligence and administrative skills. While this could consume gym time, Leader is adept at balancing their workload. Leader travels around the Unova region, scouting young people with high potential and offering them places at the Opelucid Academy to foster their growth as Pokemon trainers. Leader is physically intimidating, offering challenges an immediate visual hurdle to overcome. Additional negatives. Examiner could not find anything of note to mention here. Gym Building Assessment. Building. Building is up to Pokemon League codes and is fit for purpose. Battlefield. Battlefield is fit for purpose and can accommodate Pokemon of all sizes. Battlefield itself is plain, however is overlooked by imposing statues of Dragon-type Pokemon which, in their nature, do reflect the gym's type speciality. Available gym Pokemon. Druddigon, Haxorus. Notes. All gym Pokemon match gym's type speciality. All gym's Pokemon represent the gym's home region. Gym's roster is very shallow and will struggle to give suitable and extended challenges to all levels of trainer. Pokemon Battle Assessments. Battle 1, simulating a beginner challenger or a challenger with 0 to 1 badges. Format, 1v1. Examiner's Pokemon, Vanillite. Leader's Pokemon, Druddigon. Battle Breakdown. Druddigon defeated Vanillite with very minimal effort. Leader 1. Conclusional note. Gym is not equipped to accommodate a beginner challenger. None of the gym's Pokemon are viable in this scenario. A 1v1 battle is too small a challenge even for a beginner challenger. However, the addition of the gym's Haxorus to raise the format to a 2v2 would be equally inappropriate, if not more so considering the strength of that Pokemon. Battle 2, simulating an intermediate gym challenger or a challenger with 4 to 5 badges. Format, 1v1. Examiner's Pokemon, Fracture. Leader's Pokemon, Druddigon. Battle Breakdown. Druddigon defeated Fracture with minimal effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is not equipped to accommodate an intermediate challenger. Druddigon only has borderline viability in this scenario. A 1v1 battle format is even more inappropriate in this scenario than the previous. However, again, the addition of the gym's Haxorus would not remedy the issue as it is unviable here. Battle 3, simulating an experienced gym challenger, a trainer challenging for their last badge, or a challenger with 8+ badges for another region. Format, 2v2. Examiner's Pokemon, Beartic, Bisharp. Leader's Pokemon, Druddigon, Haxorus. Battle Breakdown. Beartic defeated Druddigon with minimal effort. Haxorus defeated Beartic with moderate effort. Bisharp defeated Haxorus with even effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate an experienced challenger. All of the gym's Pokemon are viable in this scenario, however there are only 2 of them, and a 2v2 battle is not an acceptable format for an experienced trainer. Leader Battle Assessment. Leader is powerful, dominant, and relentless in battle, which only makes their gym's suitability for a beginner challenger even smaller. With a larger team, they could put on a truly epic clash with an experienced trainer using coverage moves and surprise evasive tactics. However that, along with a suitable battle with an inexperienced trainer, are somewhat pipe dreams at the moment. Suggested gym Pokemon roster alterations. Crucial additions. Axew, Dino, Fracture, Zweilous, Hydreigon. A Hydreigon is featured in the statues overlooking the gym battlefield, so one should be represented on the gym's roster. Hydreigon can be difficult to raise, however the leader displays enough ability to do so. Recommended additions. Gibble, Gabite. Optional additions. Garchomp. Final summary. Examiner can say with absolute certainty that it is impossible for a beginner trainer to beat the Opelucid gym. It is almost the exact opposite of the Nacrene gym, which could do nothing for experienced challengers, and in similarly alienating a significant portion of potential challengers, the Opelucid gym has a similar ceiling. The leader, being a teacher as well, is perfectly placed in their role to educate challengers and assist their development. However, they currently lack the tools to do so. Final grade, C-. Pokemon Inspection Agency Gym Compliance Report 045, Aspertia Gym. Examining Agent, H. Hayfield. Gym Details, Region, Unova. Location, Aspertia City. Type speciality, unconfirmed. Leader, Cherin. Badge, unconfirmed. Preface. There is not enough information regarding the Aspertia gym to complete a report. Examiner has reached out to the League to confirm certain items and did not receive anything concrete or credible back. Upon arrival on site, Examiner found a gym whose battlefield was still under construction, whose roster contained a single Pokémon, and whose building was primarily a trainer school. Examiner will wait to receive complete information regarding all operations of the Aspertia gym from the League before returning to it. Pokémon Inspection Agency Gym Compliance Report 046 in Burbank Gym. Examining Agent H. Hayfield. Gym details. Region Unova. Location Burbank City. Type speciality Poison. Leader Roxy. Badge Toxic Badge. Leader Character Assessment. Key Standards Checklist. Inspection Compliance. Pass. Pokémon Welfare Concern. Pass. Suitable Maturity. Borderline. Overall Positive Temperament. Pass. Additional positives. Leader is a talented and successful musician showing a capacity to develop skills beyond Pokémon training and enriching the local community by holding gigs at the gym. Additional negatives. Leader, after an apparent run of less experienced challengers, has decided that they will only battle trainers with the self-imposed disadvantage of an uneven battle format. This defeats the point of a gym entirely, wherein a challenger's abilities are tested in a fair level battle. A challenger winning a battle they already had an advantage in is not a test. The issue is heightened by the leader offering challengers status condition curing berries mid-battle. Gym Building Assessment. Building. Building is up to Pokemon League codes and is fit for purpose. Building is primarily underground and has an unassuming and difficult to find entrance, requiring more prominent signage. Building is not well kept, and while this could be seen as leaning into the gym's gritty ambience, having graffiti on interior walls, crumbling plaster, and exposed brickwork comes across as unprofessional. Battlefield. Battlefield is fit for purpose and can accommodate Pokemon of all sizes. Battlefield itself is plain, however it is located in the centre of the gym's concert area, and therefore does reflect the gym's theme. Available gym Pokemon. Coughing, Garbodor, Scolipede. Notes. All gyms Pokemon match gym type speciality. Enough of the gym's Pokemon represent the gym's home region. Gym's roster is shallow and will struggle to give suitable challenges to beginner trainers, mainly due to the gym's coughing being far stronger than an average instance of the species. Pokemon Battle Assessments. Battle Assessment Preface. As mentioned previously, Leader insisted on having uneven battle formats in favour of the challenger to give them a greater chance of winning. Battle 1, simulating a beginner challenger or a challenger at 0 to 1 badges. Format 2v1, Examiner's Pokemon, LGM, Patrat. Leader's Pokemon, Coughing. Battle Breakdown. Coughing defeated LGM with even effort. Coughing defeated Patrat with minimal effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is not equipped to accommodate a beginner challenger. None of the gym's Pokemon are viable in this scenario, due to its coughing being far stronger than an average instance of the species. Having an uneven battle format is not a fix for this issue. Battle 2, simulating an intermediate gym challenger or a challenger with 4 to 5 badges. Format 4v2, Examiner's Pokemon, Gothorita, Fracture, Krokorok, Boldor. Leader's Pokemon, Coughing, Scolipede. Battle Breakdown. Coughing defeated Gothorita with moderate effort. Fracture defeated Coughing with even effort. Scolipede defeated Fracture with even effort. Krokorok defeated Scolipede with even effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is not equipped to accommodate an intermediate challenger. All of the gym's Pokemon are at least somewhat viable in this scenario. However, the uneven battle format skews all viability parameters beyond reasonable levels. Battle 3, simulating an experienced gym challenger, a trainer challenging from their last badge, or a challenger with 8+ badges from another region. Format 6v3. Examiner's Pokemon, Golurk, Beartic, Bisharp, Charizard, Sork, Simisage. Leader's Pokemon, Coughing, Scolipede, Garbodor. Battle Breakdown. Golurk defeated Coughing with minimal effort. Golurk defeated Scolipede with even effort. Garbodor defeated Golurk with moderate effort. Beartic defeated Garbodor with even effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate an experienced challenger. Again, all of the gym's Pokemon are viable in this scenario. Again, however, the leader's insistence on an uneven battle format becomes most egregious here, as such an advantage for an experienced trainer renders any difficulty non-existent and makes the battle overall somewhat of a farce. Leader Battle Assessment. Leader is masterful in battle, which seems to be the root of most of the gym's problems. They use intense status condition-based strategies and high-octane attacks, but don't seem to be able to restrain these full abilities when facing a challenger not on their level. A gym's function is to provide a fair and level challenge to all levels of trainer. Suggested gym Pokemon roster alterations. Crucial additions. Trubbish, Fungus, Whirlipede. A Whirlipede is featured on the roster of another gym in the region, however, the overlap issue can be overlooked here. Recommended additions. Venipede. Optional additions. Amoonguss. Final summary. The Burbank gym has overcorrected drastically to perceived battle quality issues. It is absolutely from a place of positivity, however it has resulted in the gym experience becoming wildly inconsistent. Battles at the gym need to revert to even formats, and to assist that, the roster needs to be expanded to give the leader more options. If the leader finds themselves in another string of battles against less experienced challengers, whom they are beating too easily, the onus is on them to pivot in strategy, intensity and team makeup, and not artificially deflate the difficulty via unfair means. Final grade, D. Pokémon Inspection Agency Gym Compliance Report 047, Humilau Gym. Examining Agent, H. Hayfield. Gym Details, Region, Unova. Location, Humilau City. Type Speciality, Water. Leader, Marlon. Badge, Wave Badge. Leader Character Assessment. Key Status Checklist. Inspection Compliance. Pass. Pokémon Welfare Concern. Pass. Suitable Maturity. Pass. Overall Positive Temperament. Pass. Additional positives. Examiner could not find anything of note to mention here. Additional negatives. Examiner could not find anything of note to mention here. Gym Building Assessment. Building. Building is up to league codes and is fit for purpose. Battlefield. Battlefield is primarily water, and while it does have some platforms, a beginner trainer may find it difficult to navigate if they haven't yet caught a Pokemon that can do so. It is also relatively small. Exceptionally large Pokemon that are true outliers are not always factored in when considering a battlefield's accommodation. However, in this case, one of the gym's own Pokemon cannot fit in its battlefield. The battlefield perfectly reflects the gym's type speciality. Available gym Pokemon: Jellicent, Wailord, Mantine. Notes: all gym's Pokemon match gym's type speciality. Only one of the gym's Pokemon represents the gym's home region. A Wailord cannot fit in the gym's battlefield, rendering it unusable and essentially reducing the gym's roster size to 2, which is far too small. Pokemon Battle Assessments. Battle 1, simulating a beginner challenger or a challenger with 0 to 1 badges. Format: 2v2, Examiner's Pokemon, Blitzel, Bidove. Leader's Pokemon, Jellicent, Mantine. Battle Breakdown. Jellicent defeated Blitzel with even effort. Jellicent defeated Bidove with minimal effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is not equipped to accommodate a beginner challenger. None of the gym's Pokemon are viable in this scenario. Battle 2, simulating an intermediate gym challenger or a trainer with 4 to 5 badges. Format: 2v2, Examiner's Pokemon, Servine, Simipour. Leader's Pokemon, Jellicent, Mantine. Battle Breakdown. Jellicent defeated Servine with moderate effort. Simipour defeated Jellicent with even effort. Mantine defeated Simipour with even effort. Leader 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is not equipped to accommodate an intermediate challenge. None of the gym's Pokemon are wholly viable in this scenario, and a 2v2 battle format, the largest the gym can offer, is not an acceptable size for an intermediate challenger. Battle 3, simulating an experienced gym challenger, a trainer challenging for their last badge, or a challenger with 8+ badges from another region. Format: 2v2. Examiner's Pokemon, Simisage, Bisharp. Leader's Pokemon, Jellicent, Mantine. Battle Breakdown. Simisage defeated Jellicent with minimal effort. Mantine defeated Simisage with even effort. Bisharp defeated Mantine with even effort. Examiner 1. Conclusional notes. Gym is poorly equipped to accommodate an experienced challenger. All of Gym's Pokemon are viable in this scenario, however, having only 2, it cannot provide a suitably extended challenge for an experienced trainer. Leader Battle Assessment. Leader's battling style revolves around the use of their water battlefield for offense, defense, and supplementary strategies. They do so expertly, however, it can be a slightly one-dimensional tactic when employed regularly, and can be worked around by an experienced challenger who may have dealt with something similar in their travels. Suggested Gym Pokemon roster alterations. Crucial additions: Time Pole, Frillish, Basculin. Both forms of Basculin could be added to showcase the variation of the species within the Unova region. Palpitoad. Recommended additions: Alomomola. Optional additions: Seismitoad. Final summary. If the Humilau Gym's battlefield is expanded and given more dry land areas, a significant portion of its problems will be eliminated. Its Wailord would be a feasible battling option, increasing the roster size without adding any new Pokemon. Less experienced trainers will be more accommodated with their limited options, and the leader themselves will be able to explore more space and mix up their strategies. At the moment though, the battlefield, along with the roster, is choking the potential of the Humilau Gym. Final grade, D+. Pokémon Inspection Agency, Regional Gym Summary, Unova. Examining Agent, H. Hayfield. Collated Gym Grading, 0 A grades, 1 B grade, 4 C grades, 4 D grades, 1 E grade, 0 F grades. Overall region outline. The highest gym grade in the Unova region is a B-. Even the Kanto region had a B. Thankfully, Unova does not reach Kanto's depths, but it is still in need of serious attention. Every single gym roster is far too small, and nearly every single gym leader has some sort of extracurricular interest that that hogs too much of their attention at the best of times, and that they prioritize over their duties as a leader at the worst of times. Being a gym leader is a full-time job requiring the attentiveness of a full-time job. There is also no functionality for triple battles at any gym, and even though that battle format is not used at the Unova League competition, it is still a popular trademark of the region. Regional Pokemon representation is something the Unova gyms do incredibly well. However, this could be even better with, as mentioned previously, larger rosters. Overall region grade, D.